love and harmony family. I am infinite abundance, exponentially healthy, wealthy, with the highest potentials for life infinitely. And what are we doing right now? Raising those frequencies. Yeah. And what else? Raising those vibrations. Oh yeah. Take that, take that. Take that good ass energy I'm sending and sprinkling all over you right now. You better get it. And what are we gonna do? Breathe in this good ass prana that is conscious with all. Let's go. Oh yeah, free to be. Beautiful, authentic, unapologetically. One more time. Deep down from the base of those spines. Yeah. Deep down from the base of those spines. And light up each and every one of those chakras. Yes. Up and out into the ethers as they are aligned with our love vibrational frequencies to manifest beauty in reality with joyful gratitude in our hearts to receive our infinite potentials to live resourcefully, sustainably, unapologetically. Let's go. Make it deep, make it beautiful. Let's go. Ah, feels so good to be in the land of the living with praises and thanksgiving. Can I get a hello? Hello, 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 hello. There, hello, hello. Now today, let's talk about why growth is a process for beautiful outcomes in life now. You know, and you know, first to begin, growth takes place when you start listening to yourself now, and you're not listening to the external environment and comparing yourself to where you are at, you know, because humanity was programmed on a certain timeline and that timeline was never corrected. Actually, that timeline caused all the distortion that we are faced with and living from in an illusionary world now. And now that we are all seeing what that has created for us, we are here now correcting all the timelines that had been burdened by inorganic ones now, you know. But there's one particular timeline that needs to learn to grow and not forced to grow, you know, or I'm looking for a word here, you know, but it's not coming up with me, but not forced to grow now, you know, because growth is a process, especially when you were programmed to something or to be someone who you are not. And for that growth to happen, one must become in tune within themselves now and listen to themselves and what it is the internal is teaching thyself now, you know. So I break it down a little deeper now. What the conscious mind, the heart, divine feminine within you is teaching the subconscious mind, the mind, the body to lead you, is saying rather than perceiving from the external and excluding the internal, you know. That's why I always say the subconscious mind, yes, it knows a lot of things from the programmings that it receives and stuff, but it only knows what it knows from the illusion. And the conscious mind knows many ways of breaking down the illusions and changing the trajectory of what the subconscious mind thinks it knows. And it is from this standpoint that growth happens. When fully in tuned, when you cannot be thrown off your throne with the truth that is within you, when you cannot be distracted or influenced by the truth that is within you, where no one, no thing, no space can give you a different perceptions of who you truly are now. You know, because this internal consciousness is one with all tapped into it. You will hear many variations of the truth that is the same, because it can be spoken with different words, but remain the same. You know, just as I am speaking here to you, I can listen to this truth from another avatar with different words, but it ultimately means the same. And that is what makes our consciousness one with each other. Now, in the process of growing, for those who are now learning, tapping into themselves, or for those who are now experiencing different ways to view reality, because there are many. Growth is a process that needs silence, that needs meditation, that needs free thinking, and that needs love for yourself now. Taking the time to know thyself now. Go no say it on. You know. And not trying to rush into it. Because what happens when you rush into stuff, the ego now picks it up as its own and starts to deliver it inauthentic onto yourself. Now, having an outward perspective that seems inward, but still outward, manifesting into reality and delivering the same programmings and the same old versions to yourself. You know, and without tapping into your higher states of consciousness or your higher self or your intuitive wisdom or your divine feminine wisdom or your conscious mind. There's so much beautiful words for this one creative energy that is within you to tap into. You have many outcomes that are beneficial, that are exponential, that are possible, that are influential, that serve your life now for the greatest good of yourself and all reflections of yourself. So is it really taking the space to honor yourself, to learn who you are and attract your higher self to the truth of who you are so you can now embody it and have it functioning and controlling your mind and your body or your avatar. You now become awakened to effortless manifestations, beauty in your life, peace of mind, authentic with yourself, straightforward. You have integrity, standards, and virtues that you live by, that no one or no thing or no space that can infiltrate, because you have grown into the truth of who you are. The spirit, the I am in all of us that is always speaking against what does not serve yourself. And that too, after embodying that space, is still a process because now life grows greater than what it used to be, exponentially now. Now, your conscious mind can take what no longer serves us and bring expanded growth for ourselves and for our reflections of ourselves. I'll give you an example. All my life I know to drink water from the water suppliers. And the minute I expanded my consciousness and I realized, hey, I need things that come from the earth for my body because my body is of the earth. It came from there too. And the minute I started to drink water from springs, I had a different rejuvenation in life now. You know, my cells became more active and my way of life became more beautiful as it is in life now, as it is in nature, you know. And if I didn't listen to myself and to live in the way of nature, or like now, so I still blank as to the truth of who I am. So consciousness is always expanding. And now that I can see everything is free, I can use the knowledge that came from creation to now improve what I can do with resourceful ways of living. You know, how to bring nature into my home, how to include nature as a supply of energy to sustain our lives holistically, you know. And that, my dear friends, is expanding our consciousness and consistently growing from within, taking away the things that did not serve ourselves and the planet, and using the ones that are recyclable, that are eco-friendly, you know. So this is why I stress on growth being a process, because after becoming aware and awake, the journey doesn't stop. It's an ongoing process, you know, because you become enlightened, yes, about the truth of who you are and the things that didn't serve you, but moving forward, because life goes forward all the time. It doesn't stay stagnant. You grow to become more enlightened, to better or greater states of becoming enlightened, to grow into greater states. It is a never-ending journey. Consciousness is always expanding and redirecting, recreating better for itself. It knows no limitations. It is limitless. That's why it is always creating from within infrastructures that are aligned with cosmic laws and abundance for its life, never forsaking itself for others who project a different reality from its truth. Because it patiently, observantly grows and expands its intelligence, listening from within itself, to shape its reality and bring beauty onto itself and reflections of itself, to live in its state that it's always in: peace, love, and harmony. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, growth is a process that happens. It takes time to happen. It cannot be chased, because a rat race can be poisoned but a race that is well consciously you viewed within yourself can never be broken, because all it seeks for itself is the greatest versions of itself. And that, my dear friend, takes a process. Even though everything is happening for ourselves, everything takes a process. You know, I always say, 5 years ago, the woman I am now and the woman I was before is two different women. And it took me 5 years to be in the state that I am in right now. And I look forward to opening even greater doors for my life. And seeing the wonders that we as humanity can create for our life. So stay growing, stay learning, stay within, because it's in that space new beginnings happen, and the journey becomes beautiful. Even in the challenges, we know that everything will fall through, will not fall through, will happen the way we view it from within. I am infinite abundance, exponentially healthy, wealthy, with the highest potentials for life infinitely. Please tap that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with someone who needs this. Yes, share this with someone who needs this, because growth is a process for beautiful outcomes of our lives. Once we teach, once we allow our conscious mind to lead the subconscious mind and our avatars to grow beautiful for our life. Once again, I am infinite abundance, exponentially healthy, wealthy, with the highest potentials for life infinitely. Do have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical, amazing day. Yes, amazing. Because beauty comes from our conscious mind, our heart, to manifest or to teach our subconscious mind to bring beauty in reality for our life, our reflections of ourselves. In the way we live consciously unto ourselves. Once again, do have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical day. I love all of you. High vibrational 5D New Earth Stars.